What is up, everyone, and welcome to this reaction, which was the winner of our Patreon poll for other artists. The winner was the incredibly talented Colm McGuinness, and I am so keen to check this one out. Recently, I've been reacting to a lot of Colm's D&D, fantasy-themed, tavern kind of songs, but I absolutely love every single time he does just a normal straight cover of a song. His version of Higher by Creed was phenomenal. I am so curious to get a chance to check out what he does with Hoobastank's The Reason, and specifically with what he's calling a 2026 cover. I don't know what that means, but I don't know if he's just saying the year that he's doing the cover of the song, or if it is that he's updated it to what he considers 2026 style of music. I don't know. I'm really curious to see what's different about this, what he does. Either way, this is one of those great songs that kind of flies under the radar for me a lot of the time, and every now and again it pops back up and I'm like, oh, I really like that song. So a Colm version of this is going to be so incredibly cool. As always, please check out the original video linked in the description below. Give the original a like and a comment, and subscribe to the incredible Colm McGuinness if you haven't already. And we are going to get into this. This is Colm McGuinness's cover of The Reason by Hoobastank. Let's go.
I wish I didn't do.
Immediately, the first thing that I kind of notice is it feels, it may just be me, but it feels like the instrumentation is a lot louder than the original one. It feels like in the original, it's a lot more kind of quiet into the back of the mix, and the vocals are more in the front. This, it came in with like this explosion of sound, like, oh, that's a lot more let's go than I'm used to. But then Colm's voice comes in and it's kind of at level with the music instead of being kind of the step above it, which is interesting.
I'm not a perfect person. There's many things I wish I didn't do, but I consider you alone. I never meant to do those things to you, and so I have to say before I go that I just want you to know the final reason for me to change who I used to be, a reason to start over new, and the reason is you.
This is really interesting. First of all, David Dunsire and Jakob Mooney. I need to check something. I'm going to be right back. Okay, so I wasn't able to fully confirm. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comments, but I think Colm has done something with David Dunsire in the past. If not, then I think one of the other artists I've reacted to has, because I swear I've seen David before. Jakob Mooney, I'm not entirely sure I've ever seen him before, but either way, really talented musicians. The only thing that I'll say about this one that's throwing me for a loop so far is that the Reason by Hoobastank is one of those songs where it doesn't seem it on the surface, but it is actually quite vocally technical. Like the way that it kind of flips up into the high notes and the tender spots is really vocally technical, and Colm is freaking nailing that. My only problem is that it feels like the mix of this one, the music is too loud. I feel like I'm slightly losing the notes that Colm's hitting and what he's doing vocally, because the guitars and the drums are coming through so intense. That might just be a me thing, and it's such a small complaint because the song still sounds absolutely incredible, but to feel like I'm losing the vocals is something that bothers me a little bit. That, again, it may just be a me thing. Let me know in the comments if you feel the same way, if you found the same thing. But compared, and I get it's probably because we're going for a different vibe. They're doing this as a 2026 version, but it's just one of those things of Like the original gives such a highlight to the vocals and supports the vocals. This feels like the music is in competition with the vocals slightly.
I'm sorry that I hurt you. It's something I must live with every day. And all the pain I bring out through.
Okay.
I wish that I could take it away.
We're just gonna slip in, just casually gonna slip in a full-on rock scream. Just the full, just out of nowhere. Okay. I mean, it works with the line. I just wasn't expecting it. That was sick.
I wish that I could take it away and be the one who catches all your tears. But I just need you to hear. I found no reason for me to change who I used to be.
One thing that I'm absolutely loving is the small changes that Colm is making in terms of how it's sung, like by putting more of a into certain words, is a really, really nice touch and a really nice twist that he's doing.
I just need you to hear. I found no reason for me to change who I used to be. A reason to start over new. And the reason is you. And the reason is you.
Having it be the first and the reason is you, and that first you be Colm doing the distorted yeah vocals, and then in the background have the clean you, and then the second one keep the clean you but have him sing clean over the top of it, was nice.
I'm not a perfect person. I never meant to do those things to you. And so I have to say before I go.
I love the choice to still keep the section of the vocal effect on the voice, the kind of I don't know what you call that, but like the vocal modulation they have on the voice. It's in the original of this song as well as in this version, in this breakdown. That's such a nice choice to keep that in there. And again, to drop everything back to just that ding, 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 is just perfect.
I have to say before I go that I just want you to know I found a reason for me to change who I used to be. A reason to start over new. And the reason is you. I found no reason to show a side of me you didn't know. A reason for all that I do. And the reason is you.
Ooh. I love that ending, having it be the bum 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 bum, and then everything just stops, but you get that U note that continues. That was such a cool way to end off the song. This was so incredibly different than what I expected coming into it. Completely the opposite of what I thought this would be. For what it was, executed brilliantly and really, really cool. Is it the way that I would have loved to hear Colm do a cover of this song? Probably not. I would have much preferred either something like something truer, like closer to the original in style, just with his own take on the vocals, or something that like an acoustic version of something where you get to really focus on what he's doing. But for a 2026 rock cover of this, I wasn't expecting it to be this hard and this heavy, but it absolutely slaps and was so cool. Also, Jakob and I've lost the names. Jakob and Dave are both insanely talented musicians. Really, really cool. I would love to know, actually, while I'm here. I'd love to know. By the way, I am subscribed to Colm. I'm now going to subscribe to these two guys as well. I didn't want you guys thinking I wasn't subscribed. You should subscribe to them because they're awesome. But yeah, I'm really curious to see if it says who kind of did the arrangement on this one. Okay, interesting. So Dave and Jakob had an arrangement of this that went viral with their reimagining it. And they wanted to turn it into a full studio recording. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, I get it now. Because at first I was like, it feels like, and it probably, not that it is the case, but it feels like the vocals are the less important thing in this cover, or that not that they were an afterthought, but like I said, it felt like the music was more prevalent in the mix than the vocals. That makes a lot of sense that that's how it started and they brought the vocals in later. Okay, that answers so many of my questions, because the arrangement was done by Dave and Jakob as a musical cover of the song, and we added vocals in later. I have seen the light. I understand. I get it. Hopefully people have bothered to watch the reaction to this point and haven't just rage quit earlier when I was complaining about not being able to hear the vocals. I get it. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. This was really, really cool. Please jump in the link in the description and give the original video a like and a comment, and subscribe to all three of these incredible artists if you haven't already. Also, leave this video a like and a comment and subscribe to this channel. It helps out the channel so much I can't begin to tell you. Let me know some of Dave and Jakob's other incredible stuff they've done, because I'd love to check out more of their stuff. Also, if you want to support me even further, check me out over on Patreon. Over there I do weekly polls for the reactions I do here on the channel. I also do weekly TV show reactions, a monthly movie reaction, a monthly live stream, and at the highest tier, you can get a guaranteed reaction right here on the channel. So check all that out over on my Patreon. I will see you all in the next reaction video. Have yourself a fantastic day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time zone you're in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.